Hello, chat. We are here.
Hello.
Hello.
Hope everyone's doing well.
Hi.
So you may notice that Cove isn't here. I was at first it seemed like they might have been able to make it a bit late. Then their session got pushed back, so likely won't be able to make it, unfortunately. But alas, we are still here and ready to go.
Fortunately, Ponto is travel size.
Ponto will be staying back with Yorick.
Oh, that's good.
Someone to
It's
keep
excellent.
watch.
They're his problem now.
He's like a ferret, a few hours of energy and then just crash the rest of the day.
Yeah.
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 Accurate.
That's how
York is going to have like his just his mouth shut by bandages or something, and Ponto's just going to be by the bedside, just talking for an entire 2 hours straight.
No, he's gonna be attacked out of the dark.
Yeah, the sleep and then 2 hours of energy is also how we have a stoat, and are back from the Brink Party, the game I play a Leo in. Yeah, our Stoat Snowball is like that.
I thought you had an actual stoat. I was about to be very impressed.
No, but I would love that. I think they're adorable.
I was like, well, this is America. You never know what pets people have. Ferrets aren't really a thing here. So when I found out about ferrets, it was like, what? People keep tiny weasels in their house? That looks amazing.
Hell yeah.
I had like a series of ferrets for years, and they are just amazing pets.
Are they easy to keep, or is it like quite a mission?
They're easy to keep. You do have to effectively baby-proof your house. And people complain about the smell, but honestly, if you just like keep up like, you know, cleaning their enclosure and maintenance and stuff, they really don't have much of a scent.
Nice.
Very nice. But if everyone is good and ready, we can hop on in.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
By the way, can you all hear me all right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, I adjust the sensitivity of my mic, so hopefully you're not picking up all the like coughing and random sounds in the background.
I don't hear anything else.
Yeah, I don't hear anything.
Seems good.
Sweet.
Alright, let me find Bone Snap. I should really move his art towards the top of this folder. It'd make things a lot easier. There he is. Alright, so you all see Bone Snap by the fire with his tome. Love to see a good plan come together. Always a good time. Proud of them. Let's delve in, shall we? Last time, the party, after some preparation, enacted their plan when Osiris and Selene arrived. But while waiting, the party met Noctine, the god of night, who, after some trickery, assisted the party by keeping their shadows safe, so the nearby skin snatchers couldn't manifest, and watched their camp for them while they slept. When Osiris and Selene arrived, the plan went off without a hitch, and through some subtle trickery, the group was able to escape with Selene to Favel, with the real phylactery in their grasp, and Osiris left behind, dumbfounded and covered in mud. The group learned from Selene that Osiris used some kind of enchantment magic on her to get her to tell him where the phylactery was. The group went to the Temple of the Burning Iris, where Talos decided to wait outside while the group took care of business inside. The party met Varaxes, a Minotaur gentleman who seemed to hold some prestige in the Burning Iris. He agreed to help Yorick by performing a healing ritual, assisted by the parcel that Father Nile sent over. Varaxes explained that the group would need to soak in sun oil in order to venture to the volcano to be able to withstand the extreme heat. Yorick was taken to the care of the temple in the meantime, while the party dealt with the phylactery. Selene parted with the group, thanking them for their help, and she mentioned that she'd be at the Drake's Drink Tavern in town if they needed her, and that she'd try and get into contact with Reginald and the Tiefling soon. The party got changed and took their soak in the sun oil, emerging afterwards smelling piney and feeling very cold. Varaxes mentioned that the journey up the volcano shouldn't take too long, probably around an hour or so, due to an accessibility path the Burning Iris has made over time. Now prepared for their trek to the maw of the volcano, the group set off to destroy the phylactery of Osiris Black. And that's where we pick up. Can't wait to see what they get up to this time. And that is where we pick up. Let's see here. Here we are. So, we pick back up with you all having just left the temple, leaving behind Yorick to be healed of his shadowy affliction and Ponto to be left by York's side in the meantime. But are you all up to anything before you head up towards the trail to the volcano?
I
So is the
kind of
path like pretty like well traveled? Like it seems like it's gonna like it seems like a fairly like a relatively simple walk.
From what you can see, at least leading up to the foot of the volcano, it looks pretty simple, although it gets harder to tell as it begins to kind of spiral around outside.
Mm-hmm.
I can't really think of anything else that Barney might want to do. Like, I mean, I guess we're pretty much like prepared to head up this mountain.
I think Gunther would probably be the same way. Just go on and try to get it taken care of.
Yep, Talos is ready to go. The sooner we get away from this temple, the better.
All right. So, as you all start to make your way towards this mountain trail, you feel the orb quivering.
The Nokia
Is that
dial tone.
Is that on vibrate?
sorry, you said the orb. I heard orc, and I was like, we've got an orc.
I did hear orc
mean-
at first too, and oh,
No, the orb.
We have a half orc.
Oh, that's me. Hello.
And over the orb, you recognize the voice of Ernest. Hello?
Hello. Yes, Ernest. Is that you?
Yes, I had a near-death experience.
Oh, shoot. Wait.
Oh, okay.
Another one?
Yes, so you know how I mentioned I was visiting, a woman named Oddleaf Greylock?
Yes, vaguely.
Yes, she attempted to kill me.
Oh.
why?
I don't know, but from what I've found left in her house after she fled, I have reason to believe that she has some kind of tie to the Godslayers.
Wow.
Oh dear. Are you hurt at all?
She stabbed me in the chest, but I'm managing. I was able to wrap it up.
It's
You
not
just
stuck in there
wrap-
again, right?
He's built up an immunity to being stabbed in the chest.
Exposure therapy.
There's nothing impaling me this time, but the wound is patched up for now. I was able to stop the
It's
bleeding.
very advisable that you see someone that can heal you as soon as possible, because I don't know if putting a bandage on a stab wound is going to do much.
It wasn't a normal blade either. It was like it was made of light.
Oh. Are you bleeding?
Yes, but not as much as I would from a normal knife, I guess. It was very thin.
Can we do a check to see if we know what kind of weapon he's talking about?
I'd say make an Arcana check. The DC is gonna be pretty high.
Okay.
I only have +1, but we'll see.
I can. My Arcana modifier is quite high, so I can maybe check.
Go
It's
for
a
it.
12 on my side.
It's, 9 on the dice. I don't have high enough Arcana to beat up high DC.
19.
I got a 25. 25.
There we go.
Oh, excuse me. Dice,
19 plus
dice,
19 plus 6.
dice
Thanks.
shelf and a 25, excuse me.
Well, the DC was 23, so yeah, that gets it.
Whoa.
Damn.
Thank God for Barney.
Yeah,
So-
Barney, you look like you have something to say.
From what you know, Barney, it is not very common. It is something that's definitely been utilized in the past. People have made weapons of various energies, from shadow to light to flame, all these things. But this type of blade, you would know. Perhaps you read it in a history book somewhere, but by the first keepers of the flame, long, long ago, before the flame collapsed and before it fell into that mountain, the order that protected it did wield such blades. They would manifest weapons from light.
Cool. Okay, I'll definitely relay that to the party, and I think Barney would also add, like, well, I think it's probably best you better go see Mr. Bonesnap.
Yes, I'll do that.
Might be able to, help out with that.
Also, something else of import. I fear that my worst scenario was true. I do believe they have my book.
Oh, goodness. Well, we do have a matter to take care of here, but I think that will probably be priority number 2 for sure.
Just don't wait too long before seeing Bonesnap, please.
I think I'll head over there immediately.
All right.
Good.
That sounds like the best time.
I don't know where she fled to, but from what I understand, it looked like she was heading towards Quicksilver, so maybe she's heading overseas. She headed north.
All right.
Where specifically she's headed to? Like,
I don't know specifically where she's going, but she left northward. And I don't know why she'd go up there unless she was visiting the capital, but from what I understand, maybe she's headed out of port somewhere.
Northward, so she's
I-
heading towards Talakis or Senlik.
Towards Quicksilver.
My apology.
I am not finding this character on the NPC log. Could you just remind
She
me what the
is
context
not-
was?
Yeah, she's not.
I
in
don't
the-
think we met her.
Yeah, you didn't meet her. She was only
Okay.
she was mentioned when you all left. When you parted ways with Ernest, she said that he was going to meet someone named Oddleaf Greylock. He
Okay.
mentioned that she sent some adventurers overseas, and they were also prismatic souls.
The moving targets.
Yes.
Okay. So is the connection with the knife unexpected of her, or is it kind of she had a vibe going on?
It was unexpected.
Okay.
Can't believe the moving targets were sent overseas by a bad guy all along. Why was she trying to get them out of the way?
and sorry, remind me again, where is Ernest? Right
Ernest
now?
is in Shamhide.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah.
All right. Then, yeah, I didn't have anything else to say. Sorry about that.
I believe I'll go seek assistance, but I want to fill you in on what would happen. Especially in case it
Okay.
causes any potential danger.
Go ahead.
Oh.
Wait, so
I think that's
he
it.
already told us what he wanted to tell us. I thought he had something else to say.
No,
Sorry,
he
I
was
was
saying
like
he just wanted
waiting.
yeah, he just wanted to fill you in case there's any potential
okay.
danger.
Okay, sorry.
But I'll go visit Bound Snap and hope he can help me out. Just be careful, be on your guard. That's all.
We will be.
You
Well,
chose.
thanks for the heads up.
Of course. With that, he'll bid you farewell in the communication.
He'd better have been walking to Bone Snap while on the orb.
From what you could tell, he was moving. Yeah,
Oh,
he ends communication more.
No, it's just instinctively like puts a hand on Gon's sheath.
Gone blinks.
yeah, we probably should go on and get this taken care of then.
Yeah, let's
Okay,
get
thanks.
moving.
It's important to make sure that nothing gets in the way of this. At least it'll resolve one problem.
Yeah.
All
Why
right.
do I feel like some higher power is just take a note of what you've said?
So, question: who is leading the way up the path to the volcano?
Gunther wouldn't mind doing it unless someone else wants to.
You can go ahead.
Yeah, sure.
All
I
right.
think Bonnie will be directly behind Gunther.
Thanks.
Alrighty. Gunther, go ahead and make me a survival check.
Would Bonnie be able to assist as well?
Yes. You can offer the help action.
Yeah.
Thanks. That didn't help too much, but I got a 12.
Okay, so you all start to leave the more central part of town towards more of the outskirts. You come upon a more wooded area, similar to the forest that leads into town, kind of surrounding it towards the volcano. There's more of those maple trees, and you do notice at least one or two of them, these very large wasps fly overhead that they seem to not pay you any mind. And by very large wasps, I mean they're probably their body length is probably about the length of Ponto. They're pretty big.
Is there a nest nearby that we can see?
Make me a perception check.
Those
What is Pomegranate planning?
Aren't those the wasps we were talking about earlier?
Yeah.
I believe
21.
so.
Yeah, it was.
Wait,
Good,
what did you get?
good
Candace?
recall on that.
21.
21. So, looking around, you do see that one of the wasps that flies overhead goes over to one of the larger maple trees, and it seems to take its stinger and tap against it, and you see what looks like flame rising up from the tree, and it's as though the tree becomes liquid as the wasp kind of passes through the bark.
Ugh.
Fascinating.
That's not like any nest I've ever seen. I have the same question in my mind, though. Do they make honey?
You were told by Celine that they do produce honey.
Yeah, it just melted that whole tree into honey. That's how
Wait,
they
what?
make it. That's how they
Is
make
that
it.
what happened?
No.
What? Wait, what?
No.
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 I'm autistic. You guys gotta remember.
The
It's
wasp.
difficult for me to tell when something is a joke sometimes.
No, the wasp
I'm
passed
sorry,
through
I
the tree. It
know
was
that.
it was it is as though the tree became liquid and it passed through. It's I guess the best way to describe it is like if you were to watch something sink into jello.
Okay, so, and then it just disappeared?
Yes, it disappeared into the tree, and the tree looks perfectly normal, bark and all.
Okay, so I think I have the scale in my head wrong. How big are they?
So if you were to lay one out long ways, it'd be about the height of Ponto.
How big is this tree?
It's pretty big. That wall seemed to go into one of the larger trees. Like this is a massive, broad maple tree.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my better judgment and just put a pin in this until we're done with the phylactery.
All right.
Yeah,
Put a map marker on here.
yeah. I suppose we should not be bothering that.
Yeah, one thing at a time. Let's go to the volcano.
What's everyone's passive perception?
Mine is 11.
Mine's a 21.
14.
14 for me as well.
Sorry, where on the sheet is this? Oh, 21.
Nice.
Okay, so Palm and Candles, as you all are kind of walking away, you notice it's because it's very subtle. There is what looks to be this thin orange film in front of you, kind of like seeing through some kind of veil. And it is so faint that it is just barely perceivable.
I would like to call the others to a halt.
Yeah,
Curious.
what's going on?
Yeah, what's wrong?
There is some kind of film. Can I poke it with a stick?
Sure.
Maybe before I do that, maybe I should just use my brain and think about it. Would I know anything about this? Maybe
Yeah,
candles?
Is that anything that we might recognize?
I'm gonna say in this case, probably not. This is really strange.
Does it look organic or more like magical?
It definitely looks magical.
Okay, does anyone have mage hand?
I do.
Could you poke that
Sure.
while we stand back?
Sure, I could try that.
All right. you
Maybe.
poke it. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I know Barney's just gonna cast Mage Hand and see if he can like press his hand through it.
So you cast Mage Hand, and your Mage Hand goes to poke through this film. And it does, but you see your Mage Hand kind of shimmer for a second as the finger kind of goes through.
Oh, that's peculiar.
And when the hand comes back, I was gonna say when the finger pulls out, but then I realized that sounds terrible. When the hand comes back from the film?
When it comes back out, the spectral hand, the spectral finger is now just a spectral like bone.
Amazing.
The Mage Hand comes back just fine.
Not altered in any way?
No, but you noticed it shimmer for a second as it kind of went through, but it didn't seem to do anything else to it.
Wow. I'm not entirely sure what that meant.
Does it seem to be like occupying the entire path, like into the woods surrounding it too?
Yeah, it
Or-
seems to be. It's like a wall of it, as far as you can see. It seems to be
Can we
kind of
s-
surrounding the path up to the volcano.
Can we see if it was formed by the wasps themselves?
Make me a nature check.
I need help on the nature check. I gotta.
I can do a nature check. I have a +7.
Yeah, go for it.
Wow.
Okay. Right. Yeah. Could work with Gunther to get help to do a help action.
Go for it.
Okay. So that is going to be a 22.
So with the 22, looking at the wasps, while they are definitely far different from your typical wasp in many ways, they don't necessarily seem to be, at least not innately magical, and this doesn't seem like this was done by them.
Okay, I'm gonna poke a stick through and see if I feel anything strange.
So you poke the stick through, you can feel the slightest bit of resistance, but the stick goes through just fine, and it comes back just fine.
Can I sniff the stick?
It smells like maplewood.
Disgusting.
You said
Maybe
that this
Lapis
is
recognizes that.
you. You said that this is kind of like going through the forest, right?
Yes.
Do you think? I'll ask Palm. Do you think that Bro could see how far it goes up or anything?
That is an excellent question. Let's send him. I will send Crow up.
So Crow will nod and fly up. He comes back after a bit. Goes up pretty high.
So you couldn't see the end of it?
And shakes his head.
Wow. Okay, folks, I don't think there's any way around this. I think we have to go through.
Alice
Yeah.
just walks through.
Alright,
Don't know what this whole barrier
I
is
was
about.
just like,
but
I'm ready
sure.
to go.
You step through.
All right.
Yep.
So, similar to when you poke the stick through Palm, you all feel a bit of resistance as you pass through this thin veil. And on the other side, you can see the volcano looks a bit different. It looks as big as it did, but you can see that there isn't any smoke pouring out of the top of it anymore. And also, the path leading up to it seems to have places where it seems to snake into the volcano itself. As if, like, different caves along the path up.
Is it the same season in here?
Yes, it still seems to be. Other than the differences to the volcano, not too much seems to look different. Looking back behind you, you can still see the forest as it was.
Okay.
Well, that's,
Weird, but I suppose we should press on.
yeah. Let's just hope that, there's at least some magma in there that there would be of use to destroy this phylactery.
Question. Do the caves and things look like some kind of creature made it? Like, does it look anthill-like, or is it more just sort of general random caves?
It looks man-made.
Okay.
Like, very clean carvings.
All right, let's press on.
So,
They did say a god used to reside here, so volcano could effectively be some form of temple.
It might
Maybe
be.
those are
Makes sense.
the goods delivery tunnels.
So, as you start to near closer to the foot of the volcano, you can see that lying there is what at first glance looks like a dragonborn, but perhaps the weirdest dragonborn you've ever seen. Someone would like to make me a history check, they may. Anyone who would like to.
All right. That is a natural one, baby.
Hey, same.
11 for me.
It's a
I got
12.
I got 14.
Wow, we don't know much about Dragonborn.
So, Gunther, looking at this individual, you would know that this is definitely not a normal Dragonborn. Especially evident is the additional set of arms. Its neck seems to be a lot longer. It seems to have bits of what look to be some kind of fur or fluff along its body, kind of running down its back in a mane, and patches of it, kind of like this cloudy facial hair, these longer whiskers.
Are they conscious right now?
They do not appear to be conscious. They are kind of curled up on the ground. Something else of note, you can see that similar to the bits of the volcano you can see off in the distance, beneath their scale seems to be this kind of orangish glow, as though there's magma.
We should. I wonder if we could feed the phylactery to this person. Sorry, I was interrupting. Go ahead.
Oh no, you're good. I guess Gunther is just going to approach them and kind of see if he can nudge them awake.
We should probably check for wounds.
Carefully, since his blood might be magma.
Gunther, make a medicine check.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, sure. And now that you mentioned that probably should be the first thing checking vitals.
Triple
That's-
H ABC.
That's probably going to be just a 9.
You definitely feel that there's a pulse. But as for any wounds, there's none that you can see. This person is definitely alive.
Should we cast some healing on him? On them?
Wouldn't help. I mean, wouldn't hurt, but they don't look wounded either. Hey, I'll try to nudge him a little bit. Are you all right?
Let's see. So you nudge them, and you can see that kind of fur, kind of cloud-like fur on this creature's body turns from a kind of white color to a deeper gray. As they begin to stir, you see their eyes open, and looking up at you, very quickly they kind of scurry back. What's going on?
You're right there.
Yeah.
Who are you?
We're travelers going to the volcano.
Oh, I wouldn't go up there.
Also,
Why not?
You'll perhaps end up like me, or worse.
Who did this to you?
The king of the Caldera.
Who's that?
It's an ancient beast that was awoken from slumber recently. Resides at the top. I haven't seen anyone like you all before, though. Where are you from?
what you mean you haven't seen anyone like us before?
No folks that don't look like me, I suppose.
Do you mean Dragonborn?
You can see a bit of confusion on his face at that. My kind are the wormish.
I'll
Interesting.
be honest, I haven't. Have any of us heard of that type of race before?
This is a bit of a revelation. This has not been documented as far as you're aware. At least in nothing that you all would have come across.
And what did you mean when you said end up like you? You don't appear to be wounded.
I was lucky. I attempted to combat it and I was tossed. And I landed here and I awoke when you woke me.
Right. Say, do you know where you are exactly?
We are near my village.
You don't suppose you know the name of your village? You know, just out of interest sake.
We just call it home.
Right. Where's...
Does name
I don't-
Fievel mean anything to you?
Yeah, does Favel mean anything to you? Like Candles mentioned?
No. Is that
'Cause-
someone I should be aware of?
No, it's not someone, it's a place. And it's that's the city that's below the foot of this volcano.
He looks confused.
Have you ever ventured out of this area before?
Not far, but yes.
Can I insight him?
Yeah, go for it.
Let's see. It's a 22.
Nice.
He genuinely looks very confused. Like, you mentioned there being a city at the foot of the volcano, and this looks like news to him.
Question. Do you know what year it is?
It is... He thinks on it for a moment. What do you mean by year?
Like, all assuming you all track time similar.
He thinks about it. He seems to be thinking on it, but seems to be struggling.
It measures the movement of the planet.
We track passage of time in the season of renewal and the season of rest.
What season
Right.
are you all
Okay.
in now?
This is the season of rest.
Which it was like autumn or winter where we were, right?
Yes. It
Alright,
was
so-
its first winter.
So that tracks.
So I guess season of renewal is more warm
Spring and summer.
and hot for you all?
Yes.
Yeah, tracks with what Talos said.
Pomegranate,
Well,
did you try contacting Loxus?
Pomegranate rushes back from the porta potty. Sorry, I just got to my mic. Yes, we can definitely reach out. She'll produce the orb and make the call.
Okay, so yeah, you contact Loxus, and sure enough, he answers. Yes.
Also, before I forget this question, what language are we all speaking
Common.
with this person?
This person seems to
Okay.
speak common.
Okay.
that's a good question.
Greetings. We have a bit of a situation here. Does this thing show images, or is it just voice when you speak on it?
The orb,
You-
you can see it through.
You can show images, but only up to 2 megabytes.
You can only store 9 messages at a time. Who remembers those phones? Okay, I think she'll sort of aim the orb at this person and say, What do you make of this fine person?
You see, he takes a look with his one open eye. Kind of thinks on it for a moment. I have not ever seen anyone quite like this.
We passed through some kind of barrier. Now that we're here, on the other side of it, the volcano is no longer smoking, and we've met this person who claims to have never seen anyone like us.
Oh, this must be like the legends.
Legends?
What legend?
There was a tome that spoke of occasionally you might happen upon a veil to a different plane. One's very similar to ours. In passing through it, you might meet something new. From what I understand, it is very much like the volcano back here. You're on an entirely new plane, but it's separated by some kind of veil. There's a difference. The people there may not have the knowledge that we do of our plane, and vice versa.
Do these passages close?
Give me one moment, I'll retrieve the tome. You can
While
hear
he's
him
doing that-
walking.
While he's doing that, Talus is going to look to our worm friend and speak in Ignan. Can you understand this?
Yes.
Ah. And he's going to look to the others. I think we're on the plane of fire.
Well,
That's interesting.
Fortunately, my master taught me the primordial languages.
Tell us, make me. I'll take either Arcana, History, or Nature.
I'll do history.
Just going to duck out really quick.
All
I'm
good.
going to lucky this. There we go. 15?
So you would have also known, with the bit of knowledge you do have about the plane of fire, there are kind of links between the different planes, as though there's like a transitionary plane. This would line up with that. It's as though it is between the plane of fire and the material plane.
Oh, okay. Alright, so that's what that film was.
Loxus, after stepping away for a moment, you can see that he has the tome. Yes, from what I understand, this veil becomes more clear sometimes, and it's quite unpredictable. Perhaps when it's more visible, it can be passed through.
Interesting.
So we're not quite on the plane of fire, but we're on a plane connecting our world to that world.
It would
Like a
seem
little
so.
Like an interstice.
yeah, like some sort of liminal plane.
Is that dangerous for the ecosystem?
I do not believe so.
I mean,
Yeah,
nature takes energies from the elemental planes. It's where, a lot of minerals and materials get their magic. So I don't think
True.
it's really just kind of part of nature.
That is very interesting. And if the volcano isn't producing any smoke, perhaps the crater's different as well.
It would seem so.
Yes.
We may have to venture inside to find our magma.
Well,
The
apparently
worm
there's
spoke
some-
of a king of the caldera.
Yeah.
Ah, the king of the caldera. You can see he's looking through the tome again. That would make sense. Was this person you found trying to fight it?
What he said, yes.
He did mention that.
Perhaps the King of the Caldera is what's trapping him and his people in the between plane.
Does it say anything about the king, as in size, perhaps weaknesses?
There is only an illustration. It's a very large, reptilian-looking creature. Seems to
Define very
produce
large.
flame.
He just holds the book towards us and then unfurls like 5 folded pages.
Amazing.
Yeah, he will show the book. It from what you can tell scale-wise, it seems to be about a huge-sized creature, whatever it is.
Wait, do we know this guy's name again?
You did not get the wormish gentleman's name.
I'll turn to him and ask, what's your name? Son? I don't know if you're younger or older than me.
I am Gondon.
Gondon, were you the only one that went up against this king, or did you do it with companions?
I was with companions, but actually not as lucky as I had to have survived.
Ah, my condolences.
It
Or were
is-
you all trying? Oh, sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you.
It is all right. We figured as much when going up against it. It seems to be a bit of a difficult task.
What were you all trying to do again?
As your friend remarked, we have been trapped here. Our kind are from the plane of fire. We pass through from time to time, but perhaps not in what you all would call quite a few years. Many seasons we've been stuck here, unable to go back to the plane we're from or forward to yours. We've
Many
set
seasons?
up a village underneath the volcano, beneath the King of the Caldera, hoping to one day kill him and free ourselves.
So you have been here a long time.
Indeed.
Well, let's see if we can help you out.
So, just to be clear, it does seem to be absolutely necessary to combat this beast, yeah?
Yes. In fact, I fear if
Right.
you all linger here too long, you may not be able to return either, if we don't deal with it.
Right. Okay. Well, it does seem that, our goals seem to align then.
Is there a reason you all are venturing here?
We are in need of an extremely potent source of heat to destroy a certain item we have.
Well, perhaps tossing it into the lava in the caldera would be enough.
Yes,
Sure.
that is
That was
exactly
more or less
what
our
we were.
plan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Except, there was an active volcano before we stepped through the veil.
The volcano here is less active. It's more of a recessed pit.
Right. Likely why it's a caldera now.
Indeed. Locks us over the orb. He'll close the tome. Well, I wish you all the best of luck do let me know what you find, and I wish you all safety.
All right. Thank you.
And should I
Please,
be able to provide any other assistance, however I can here, I would gladly do so.
How long does the sun oil remain effective again?
You have a few hours, about 8.
Right. So probably shouldn't dawdle then.
Alright, then let's go.
He will wave and bid you farewell in the communication over the orb.
I'll. Oops, sorry.
Oh, no, go ahead.
I was going to turn to Godin, correct? Or
Gondon.
Gondon, I think.
Gondon. Sorry. I was going to turn to Gondon and say, do you mind joining us to help out?
Yes, of course. I would love to avenge the folk that fell alongside me, and I'd like to earn my folks' freedom out of here.
Yeah. It's best we liberate your townsfolk, since you've been stuck here an awful long time.
Indeed. I will do my best. I can hold my own, but I believe this will be a difficult task. We'll have to be extra careful.
When you fought it, you did combat with it, right?
Yes.
Did you ever manage to harm it in any way? And what was that? How did you land any damage?
I was able to harm it, but I don't know how long I've been asleep here. I don't know how much it's recovered, or if it's recovered.
I mean, what did you do? Did you stab it or?
I hit it with my club. He pulls out a what looks to be a stone club of some sort, a great club.
I see. So, it's a flesh and blood creature, I'm assuming, not a spectral one.
Flesh and blood, yes, but it seemed to have blood of magma.
Sounds very much like an elemental.
At least it bleeds, which means we can kill it.
That's just slowly
Ben can do the
puts
voice.
in palm.
What?
He's just regarding.
Wait, what?
He's just surprised to hear that from Palm. So he's just like,
Oh, it bleeds, we can kill it. Yes, I was thinking of the quote, but I can't do the voice as well as Ben can.
No.
I can,
Rip and tear.
if you all are ready, I can lead the way.
Do you need any healing before we go?
I should be fine. I'm a bit sore, but I feel like I've rested for quite a while lying here from my tumble.
All right. Well then, let's get on with it.
Yeah, he will begin leading the way up the volcano. Similar to what you all saw from town, that kind of spiral path that leads around. As I said, it seems to kind of snake into the volcano here. And he leads you inside, and despite the sun oil, up until this point, just making you feel absolutely cold, you feel very at a very comfortable body temperature inside of the volcano as he leads you in. Sun oil seems to be doing its job. But he leads you in, and very similarly to that kind of spiral passage, leads you through some cave systems and begins to lead you up. And you're snaking around the outsides of the volcano along this carved path. and sometimes into the interior. Until after a good bit, you start to near the top. Even with the sun oil, you start to sweat a little. Whatever is up here is emanating an immense amount of heat.
Right.
I don't know about. Sorry, go ahead.
We are nearing the caldera. Does anyone have any preparations they need to make? There may not be any turning back.
Right.
Sure.
We should probably come up with some sort of plan.
I could send Crow in first. I'm assuming we dipped Crow in the oil, otherwise he'd be a roast chicken by now.
Yeah, you dipped around the oil.
The temple put out a little bird bath and pour the sun oil in it.
Amazing.
Oh, and something I forgot to mention. As you all were initially nearing the foot of the volcano, North would have had some hesitation, and would have turned back to stay with Ponto and Yorick. And Barney, you would know that with it being a volcano and him being a frostbite wolf, not a good mix for him, unfortunately.
Yeah, I was about to say like maybe you should have Barney would have let him like remain with Ponto
Yeah,
and
North
Yorick.
would have expressed some discomfort and would have gone back to the temple to stay with them.
Yeah.
One thing Gunther will do is he'll probably use his fiery resolve to give he and his pretty much everyone around them a d6, try to inspire them and let them know that we can do this.
Thanks.
Of course.
You're right.
Alice will spend his time mentally kicking himself for not changing his enemy rune to elemental.
Oh,
Oh no.
Oh no.
It's alright.
I do think I would like to send Crow in first as a kind of. Perhaps are we at the entrance of the cave now?
so at the top here, it seems as though you're getting ready to crest the path up into a more open area on the top of the volcano. It's kind of recessed crater.
Yeah, I was wondering if I could send Crow up under the guise of being just a wild bird, and having him just get the lay of the land for us a little.
So just
Sure.
while that's going on, I think I'll dose Silencer's poison on a crossbow bolt.
All right. Let me roll for Crow.
Before she sends Crow in there, can I just cast Protector's Charity on him?
Yeah, you're able to do
thank
so.
you,
Aw.
my little roast chicken.
Luckily for Crow did get a nat 20 on his stealth check.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
good work.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Crow flies overhead, does a bit of a circle before returning. Lots of lava, very hot. Big sleeping lizard.
In the middle.
Crow nods.
Thank you. That was very good, and I'm so glad your roll was that good. She'll give him a little piece of meat from her bait bag.
He'll happily take it.
Suppose we should
Right.
leave behind any unnecessary equipment just to make sure it isn't damaged.
Agreed.
Right. So what I'm kind of wondering is, should we dispose of the phylactery here now while the beast is asleep?
I kind of was thinking the same thing. Maybe we should just, before we get ourselves into a situation, let's do what we came here to do.
Question for the DM is, would if we did like, so we're basically in this dimension between dimensions, would it matter on which plane we destroy the phylactery?
No, it wouldn't matter.
Okay.
Could Crow carry it up and drop it in?
Yes, although Crow's gonna have to make another stealth check, as dropping that into the magma might wake the quote-unquote sleeping lizard.
True.
With the
What do you
loud
folks think?
sizzling.
Should we? Yeah.
I think we should probably prioritize getting the drop on it first, and then we can dispose of the after during.
True.
Okay, so let's say that if there is anything hot enough near the entrance to the cauldron, that we will make a little ring toss move. Is that like reasonable?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Just sort of throw it in the trash on the way in, and then.
Noted.
How's plan?
Are you
Okay,
all
who is the
ready
stealthiest?
to proceed?
Yes, but I think the stealthiest person needs to go first.
Not me with my armor.
Yeah, it's not me either.
I have a +7.
Not me with all my pots and pans.
You don't have to
Fairly
fight
quiet.
with them. You could put those down right here, you know.
You never know when you might need him.
Are you gonna cook the king an omelet?
As
What?
I-
You
I
never
mean-
know.
no, has anyone in history ever cooked a meal using the King of the Caldera as a heat source? Who knows what that could do to dishes?
Imagine the prestige.
Char them.
Well, my stealth is +2.
That would be candles.
I can try to sneak in.
Also,
Okay.
hold on. I'll Oh, never mind. I can't do that right now. I'm sorry. You guys keep on going.
Okay, so who's the next stealthiest after candles?
I have a
That's
+2, so I'm also like
Probably Barney, because I think me and Ellis have heavy armor.
Also, let me ask this: how wide is the? Are we gonna be walking over a ridge or through a tunnel, or how are we getting to the king?
So you're kind of just going around the side of this path along the outside of the volcano. It's about wide enough for two of you to walk abreast.
Okay, so candles first, and then maybe me and Barney second.
probably.
That's your plan.
Or is it going to be like a
Okay.
group stealth roll?
So it'll be the average of you all's group stealth.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Let's get moving.
All right. And just remember, guys, you have that D6, so
Cool.
good luck.
Heck yeah.
Yes.
All right, make me some stealth checks.
$18 for Pom.
There's a 21 for candles.
Barney got a 17 total.
Okay.
I'm gonna lucky.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was as bad as you thought.
Oh no.
Oh, that's significantly better.
Whew.
That is 15.
All right.
That's an 8 for Gunther.
Gunther, no!
That has it. I also had to use like the D6, which
Holy good night.
Pretty good average.
Gunther's phone starts ringing in his pocket.
An average of
He's reflecting
60.
too much of the. He's reflecting too much of the light from the magma. Like a disco ball.
you know, someday we'll make some really stealthy heavy armor. Like that's gonna be very
I can
overpowered,
do
but
that.
it's gonna.
All right, I will open up the map. which I made earlier.
Wow, look at that smile.
It feels like I should see a 3D in this somewhere. Let me unfocus my eyes. Oh shoot, sorry. I was trying to drag them back.
The magic eye puzzles.
Yeah, I'm actually really good at those. I have this fascination with them because they used to come in the centerfold of a magazine that we got at our house when I was a child, and
Nice.
then I discovered you could make your own. There's like sites where you can do your own. So I suggest that as a fun activity for anyone who's into this special interest.
Let me drag everyone's tokens out.
Yeah, I can't do those or like the stereoscopic things. I can't do those to save my life.
Yeah, for some people it's like really tricky. Some people need to put the thing right up against their face and then slowly go back, but I can just sort of, I don't know, my eyes just know how to unfocus automatically. It's really fun, actually.
Let's see. Who's that for Gondon? Gunther. Talos. And Candle. Alright, so as you all begin to make your way up, you can see that a lot of the molten rock is safe to walk on, but there is definitely a good bit of lava. So I can tell you out of character, you don't want to be in the lava. It will deal... If you start your turn on it or enter it for the first time, you will take 12 d6 fire damage.
Whew.
Oof.
Damn.
That's a lot for level 6.
Yeah,
That's a lot of damage.
That is, it's lava.
Yeah.
No, it's alright, guys. Gunther's immune to disease, so you know, lava's just a disease.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding, but
Also,
Did you know
I
you can
should
drink lava, but only once?
I should
Go ahead.
mention for the squares where the lava overlaps, if there's more lava in the square, then there is just molten rock, then that would count as a lava square. So just a heads up.
okay. Makes sense.
Yeah, you all approach and you can see that asleep and this kind of carved circle is this massive reptilian creature. I guess the best parallel I could give is this thing looks like if you were to take a monitor lizard and make it a very infernal looking elemental. It has these deep black scales. Between the cracks of them, you can see, similar to the ground you walk on, you can see that orangish glow of magma boiling under its skin. And carved into these scales, you can see all kinds of primordial sigils. It is curled up asleep, and it does not seem to take notice of you.
Maybe
Could
can
we?
get it. Oh, sorry.
No, I was just wondering if we could have whispered conversation, or is that pushing our luck too much?
You can communicate through the orb telepathically.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's the thing. Okay. Palma is gonna remind everyone that she is a chronicler with a lot of water spells. So I'm not sure if this is Pokemon rules or what, but I have access to spells with water, including rain and a wave. So please keep that in mind if you want me to do something as a team up move. Let me know.
Just, one, just pull off one of those brothers moves from the Mario and Luigi games.
Yeah, with you all sneaking up and with it not noticing you, one of you will get to take a free action against it before we start combat. So whichever of you want that to be, I'll leave that up to you guys.
I'm perfectly
So-
fine with.
Yeah, no, you go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was gonna say I'm perfectly fine if someone else has like a really damaging attack, like Palm or someone else.
And while you figure that
the
out, I'm
wave-
going to start typing up its traits.
Okay.
Cool.
The wave I can make is 30 feet long and 10 feet wide. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but I'm kind of hoping that it might be, sensitive to water. It can do 2d8 bludgeoning damage, and it gets knocked back 10 feet if it fails its save.
Nice. I mean, if anything,
I
it'll
also
be.
have... Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, if anything, it'll just be good info to have if it hurts or
Yeah.
not.
I also have a Chronicle of the Siren Serenade, which is new-ish. I could charm it if it works. It'll remain charmed for a minute and incapacitated.
Would that matter if we hit it or not?
Must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the target is charmed for the next minute. And while it's charmed, it's incapacitated. But it repeats its saving throw every time it takes damage. Yeah, or if an ally wakes it, but hopefully we don't have allies in here.
You mean it hasn't?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we're gonna be smacking it.
Yeah. Anyway, that's just something I can do.
it might
I
be
also think I have a rain thing.
I mean,
You could charm it, and you would have that time to dispose of the
Firelect.
Oh, the phylactery.
that.
Yes.
And then we can kind of take it down from there.
Fair.
I'm just trying to find that
I should have studied
rain thing that I
primordial
have.
root.
Yeah, if you wanted to, you could use that action to get rid of the phylactery if you wanted.
Yeah, maybe we should do that actually. First plan, best plan.
I like that.
Sometimes.
Was someone else
Sometimes it's
saying
best
something else too? I thought I heard somebody else say something.
No, I was just basically thinking. I was just
Oh,
thinking
shit.
aloud
Okay,
about
sorry.
the water spell that Pomegranate has.
It's Call of the Storm is what I'm thinking of, a chronicler action. Can call down Rainer's 30-foot cube centered on myself, and it'll fall for 1 minute and extinguishes all non-magical flames in the area. Grants myself and allies in the area resistance to fire damage for the duration, so that is useful.
It's a pretty good buff, yeah.
But let's trash the phylactery as our first action. That would be my vote. I don't know if anyone has thoughts.
I'm fine
That does
with
seem wise. We'll accomplish our mission. Make sure of that first.
All right, alley-oop.
All right. So you throw the phylactery into the lava, and as
Yes.
you do so, you can see that around where it makes contact with the lava, as it begins to bubble and slowly sink, rather slowly, since lava is just molten rock.
Molten rock, yeah, I was
Yeah.
thinking about that. Can you imagine how heavy a bucket of lava would be?
Dude.
Very. But you can see it seems to kind of slip in, and you can see this purple smoke rising up from it, and then there's just a burst. You can see what looks like some kind of specter appear in the cloud of smoke before nothing seems to be left over of it. Stirring from the sound and the flash of light, the King of the Cauldron begins to rise. And I will now have you all roll initiative.
Rosarius
I
is just
suppose-
in the middle of trying to walk back up to the surf, and he just, fuck.
I imagine like very odd parents with the girls going down the escalator,
Yes,
so like
yes.
grabs her chest.
That was a good show.
Alright, let me add everyone to the initiative. Add to initiative. And also, here are its traits. So the King of the Cauldron has following traits. It has Regal Scales, Volcanic Fire, Overheat, Magma Rend, Rock Blast, Purify, and King's Judgment.
And a mystery blank one.
That's just separated from the actual descriptions.
Okay.
I'm just seeing what Talos post. I forgot about that moment.
That was such a good show.
I like how I pictured that perfectly in my head.
Core memory.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. I'll get everyone's initiatives here in just a moment. Let me do this. Gondon got a 10.
Sorry to interrupt, but I know Buffer and Ben, do you guys need a break? I know you guys don't have load shedding. I know you guys sometimes mention.
Oh yeah. If we could just do one halfway? Is it halfway now?
Yeah,
Yes,
we're
1:30.
halfway
It's about-
halfway now. If you wanted to take a break, that I guess that'd give me time to set everything up and we can hop into combat. I
Okay.
mean, better time than ever to take our break.
Cool.
Okay,
Yeah,
great.
let's do that.
Thanks. Thanks, Optics.
Right.
5 minutes.
Yeah. Chat, we will be right back. I will leave you with some music. Let me open Spotify. There we go. But yes, chat, we will be just a moment, and when we come back, we'll hop in with some combat. There we go. Yes, we'll be right back. As soon as I find the BRB screen, there we go. Alright, see you in a bit, chat. All right, chat, we are back. And ready for some combat. So I'll go ahead and grab everyone's initiative. I'll go down the line. What did Candle get for initiative?
That's going to be 15.
15. All right. And Barney?
I rolled a nat 20, so that's 23.
23. All right. What did Palm get?
18.
18. All right. And Gunther?
6.
6. And then what did Talos get?
Also a 6.
All right. So, Barney is up first, followed by the King of the Caldera. The King does have 2 initiatives. So,
Uh-oh.
there's something to keep in mind. This might be a tough fight. Best of luck. But Barney, you are up first, followed by it. Let me grab us our combat music. There we are. All right, Barney, you are up. Also, remember you can scan as free action to make a perception investigation check. This thing does have quite a few traits. But again, best of luck, and go ahead, Barney.
Cool. Yeah, I definitely do a scan first.
All right.
Uh, 17 plus 4, that's a 21.
21?
Yeah.
All right, what trait would you like?
Okay, let's see. Maybe a rock blast.
All right.
That hits an enemy 2 to 5 times. It's a TM.
Let's see. All right, rock blast. That should say ranged weapon attack, not melee. Yes, it's ranged weapon attack, plus 11 to hit, 60-foot reach, and on a hit it deals 2d12 plus 7. That would be bludgeoning damage. And on a hit, you have to make a DC 17 strength save, or you're knocked prone.
Damn.
Well, that seems a little rude.
Okay, I think what Bonnie will do then is, let's see, what's my spellbook? He's gonna take out one of his wooden ladles and he's like, yeah, this one is not very good. It'll do. And he's gonna throw it like a spear, and it will be as he casts a woeful spear.
All right, go ahead and make that attack.
Okay. Just checking my spell attack modifier. Okay.
Wow, this music is legit.
Hell yeah.
Would you believe me if I told you it was from a Pac-Man game?
Oh my god.
Is it,
It's like-
is it World 2 or something like that?
Yep.
The gritty reboot.
Wild.
Wow.
No, it's so weird. Like,
Man.
I remember listening to some of the tracks and like, they actually slap, so...
Yeah, good.
Amazing.
Production of that game is all over the place.
You know what? We love it for that.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No
All
worries,
good.
no worries. That is a 19 plus 7, so 26.
That hits.
Okay, so I just want to see. So it's on a hit, takes 2d8 necrotic damage and has its energy drained for the next minute, and for the duration, the target must subtract 1d4 from all its attack rolls and ability checks.
All right.
Okay, so let me roll 2d8s. Eight plus 4, that's 12 damage.
All right.
And I'm gonna use one of my gifts to I'm gonna use resolve, my adrenaline resolve, to use my that it takes 2 resolve points, and for that I'll cast the alacrity spell,
All right.
which would give me a another turn, or like an attack.
Yep. Double speed plus 2 to dex saves and AC, and you get an additional action which you can use to dash, dodge, disengage, or take in a single attack.
Cool. Did not mean to move him. I should be able to close that distance with my movement, because he's 40 feet away. Because my speed is doubled, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because that means I'll have like 70 feet movement speed.
Also, if you click the on the measure tool, if you click the icon that looks like someone walking, you can drag your token and it'll measure.
Okay.
And then you can just let go and it'll actually move you.
Okay, cool. That's where it says character distances, right?
So that just tells you how far you are from everything.
Okay.
But you see on the right side the measure tool.
Mm-hmm.
So at the top, what you have the measure tool selected. There's like a ruler, and then there's little like icon, little person icon.
I just see a drawing icon above my ruler.
Yeah, I don't have it either.
Let me take a screenshot and see if you see what I see.
Okay.
Actually crop it. So whenever I take a screenshot, it captures both of my screens.
Okay, yeah, like I see there's like the ruler and there's like a little pencil. Yeah, pretty much.
Let's see. Send in general. Screenshots. There it is. So you see at the top where you have the ruler
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
that
I was
ruler.
looking at the wrong ruler.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh no.
Okay, yeah, but I
was pumped.
will be able to
Spitting.
make we'll be able to make that. So I'm like there, and I'm gonna chop him with butcher block.
All right.
With that alacrity attack, that's only one melee attack.
Yes, it's just a melee attack.
Cool. Oh no. That is a 1.
So you swing butcher block and you miss, and as you do, you can see that its scales glow, and this flame begins to lash out and burn you. Let's see.
Dang it.
So Barney, you take 4 fire damage.
Ouch.
Do you do anything else?
That is my turn. I did a scan, I did movement, and I used the spell.
All right, it is the king's turn. So the king looks down at you and lashes out with its claws. You can see they're tipped with this flame. Let's see. So that's 15 on the first attack, which I think misses.
Yeah.
And that is a 26 on the second.
Yeah, that hits.
Alright. That is 19 damage. And I need
Ouch.
you to make a con save.
Right. Got another net 20 on that con save. That's 22.
Alright.
Nice.
Momentarily,
the
you can
lows.
feel this overwhelming warmth inside of you that seems to subside as you focus inward. The king is then going to fire a rock blast at, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll fire one at Gondon.
Not Condon.
Luckily for Gondon, it misses. You see, starting out small, it launches this stone that grows in size, this giant molten stone, as it goes flying towards Gondon, and he manages to duck out of the way, and it...
Which is very poorly targeted.
Okay, hopefully that is fixed now. But stream should be back up. Oh, it's dipping back down to the
Getting the
now.
same ad again.
No.
They'd better be
you-
paying you for these ads.
Don't you guys have gifted subs?
Oh, they might have expired.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, yeah. That
Oh.
have. But I'm happy to support the channel, but as long as it's actually giving you the money and not just torturing me for no reason.
Okay, I think we're good now.
Yeah.
OBS
seems
was
to be back up.
just having a moment. All right, we resume.
Is the oh, there we go. I was gonna say the music is dead for me, but it's back.
Yeah, I paused it. But yes, that'll end the King of the Caldera's turn. Palm, you are up, followed by Candle.
I'm getting the same Red Bull ad again for some reason.
Those fiends.
I know this. Maybe the King of the Cauldron is sponsored by Red Bull. Okay, so Barney.
That's where he got his wings from.
Yeah, exactly. So Barney will be in the line of fire if I use my wave now. Perhaps I should use Call of the Storm. How long is a minute in terms of turns?
10.
Yep. 10
Oh,
turns.
thank you for my sub, Optics.
Well, 10 rounds.
Oh, sick.
Okay, so it's probably worthwhile to use Call of the Storm because it will at least help us against fire damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, extinguishes all non-magical flames in the area, grants you and allies in the area resistance to fire damage for the duration. Oh, additionally, as a reaction, when you are an ally within the radius of the rain is hit with a melee attack, you can use... Oh, you can cause a bolt of lightning to strike the character. I mean, the attacker, dealing an amount of lightning damage equal to your wisdom modifier. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I will use Call of the Storm.
All right. You said it's how big? 30-foot cube, was it?
Yeah, I'd have to move into range.
Oh yeah, it's centered on you.
Yes, let's see. 30 feet. Maybe I should get to here. That would make it within range, 25 feet away. Yeah.
Wish I'd centered it on you. I'm sure
Oh
there's
yeah,
a way
that would
to.
have been a nice feature.
No,
It feels like there should be. Is it not alt? No. Oh, that made a triangle. Wait, what?
Oh, that is so weird.
Oh, mine's making a triangle.
Yeah, at the top.
Oh, it's a cone.
Yeah.
It's a cone, not a triangle. Sorry. I was like, what the heck? Okay,
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
hang on.
If I do that, and then I move it.
The circle doesn't center either.
Circle
Yeah, that
and
would work.
square.
Could it not lock onto the icon, maybe?
I know there's a way to do that with certain things, but I don't know how that works with. I don't know if that works with these.
That is within range, right?
Yeah.
Or do I need to
I mean,
move a little
that's
closer?
close. That's close enough to centered because technically, I guess if it were centered, it wouldn't be on the
Yeah.
squares. So
Yeah.
Like here.
so yeah, whatever
Okay.
goes. Yeah. Okay. Is Palm doing anything else?
I want to scan as I've written
All right.
as a reminder and almost forgotten despite two people having written it on the board. I would like to scan for overheat.
All right.
Well, that's a nat 1 on the dice.
Oh
so
no, that is insufficient, unfortunately.
Sigh. Oh, could Crow help me with that roll?
Crow's a familiar. Yeah, he could. He could provide you with the help action.
Thanks. That is a 7 on the dice, so I'm not sure if that's gonna do it.
What's
Is it perception?
Yeah, perception or investigation, whichever you choose.
Oh, my perception is +6, so maybe 13?
13 is exactly what you needed.
Nice, okay.
Alright, you want it overheat?
Yes, please.
Alright. Overheat. When the creature fails its saving throw against judgment, the king gains 1 charge. For charges, all creatures within 30 feet have to make a DC 17 dex save. On a failed save, a creature takes 10d6 fire damage.
Oof. Good thing it's raining.
Yes, that is overheat. Is Palm doing anything
As
else?
for bonus, yeah, I don't think I have any bonus actions really worth taking.
What is your? Don't forget about your gifts.
I have Sacred Seal, but I'm not sure if I can do that while I'm doing Call of the Storm. Is that
You can.
possible?
Yep.
Oh, good. Right, then I will use Sacred Seal on the king, on the ruin feature. If your seal is placed on a hostile creature for the duration when you or another creature deal damage to the target, the attacker can reroll a number of the damage die equal to its proficiency bonus and choose either result for each reroll dice. And the duration is 1 minute. And the range is 60 feet.
Very nice. The king is marked by your seal.
I hope he didn't notice. I don't want to be squashed by a large lizard. Or burnt to a crisp.
Alright, does Palm do anything else?
That's everything I can do, I think.
Alright, up next is Candle, followed by Gondon.
All right. I'm just going to start by scanning, so don't forget that. That is a 19 on the dice.
Alright, what trait would you like to identify?
Let's keep it. Let's keep the moves going. I'm going to pick Judgment. Just
Alright.
follow up on Overheat. Exactly what are we saving against?
Yeah, good idea.
King's Judgment. All creatures within 60 feet that can hear the King of the Caldera must make a DC 17 Charisma save. On a failed save, until the start of its next turn, your speed is reduced to 0 and any fire damage you take is doubled.
Oh.
What?
Oh, Oh, okay.
And then is a recharge of a 5 or 6.
I feel extremely good about my decision to cast Call of the Storm.
Yeah.
Quick question, DM. You said for overheat, whenever a creature fails, does that mean that any, like, if like 3 creatures fail during one thing, that's like 3 charges, or just like 1
Correct.
charge?
It is dangerous.
Oh boy.
Oh, okay.
So if 4 of you failed at a time, that the overheat would go off.
Jeez.
Good to know.
Why is my charisma so bad?
What? Why is Candle's charisma so bad? Aside from the obvious. Okay. So with that, I am going to move. Here. Yes. Okay. So everyone is in range. So I am going to cast. I'm going to spread out my empowering powder. So we get extra d6 to damage rolls for a minute and an extra 10 feet to movement speed.
Thank you.
Nice.
And that should affect, that should affect everybody. And then I am going to sort of duck behind this rock here.
That
All right.
is a very smart idea, to be quite honest.
Is that Candle's turn?
Yes. Wait. I do think I have. Yes. Okay. So I can cast Omen's Mark I can cast Omen's Mark and. I am going to choose Omen's Sting. So if the King of the Caldera moves more than 10 feet, it must make a Constitution saving throw or fall prone.
All right. It's marked by your Omen's Mark. All right. Is that Candle's turn?
Yes, it is.
All right. It is Gondon's turn. Gondon will scan. That is a success. Let's see what he gets you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Alright, that'll get you Volcanic Fire. Volcanic Fire. Any fire damage dealt by the King of the Cauldron against a creature with 0 remaining movement speed ignores resistance and treats immunity as resistance having the damage.
Ooh.
Wow.
Whoa.
Oh boy.
Boo! I don't like this. I don't know if this was a good idea fighting this thing, folks.
I mean, I'm sure Gondon has like a little bit of. Well, no. I mean, even if you have resistance, then it wouldn't matter.
Well,
Yeah.
as long as the speed isn't 0.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well.
So it's especially bad if you fail against Judgment.
Yep.
Gondon is going to use his bonus action to use Sanguine Sacrifice. Let's see. Okay. That's 3. Okay. So, who's next? He's gonna give it to Talos. So Talos, you, for the, let me see. Okay, so this is, for your, during your next turn, you have a +5 to damage rolls.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay, that's his bonus action. He's gonna use his action to cast Snap Vessels on the king. But first, he's gonna move up.
Also, just to check, it says with 0 remaining movement speed. So would that count if someone uses all of their movement speed on their turn?
Correct.
Oh,
Okay,
that
so-
is-
Yeah, I'm really glad I cast that on everyone. Yeah, everyone's got extra 10.
Thank you.
Keep that in mind.
Alright, Gondon will move up and he's gonna cast Snap Vessels, so he needs to make a con save. It got a nat 20. Does still take half.
No.
So that is 4 piercing damage. Alright, that will end Gondon's turn. Talos, you're up, followed by Gunther.
All right. So I'm going to bonus action Thurisaz and grow large.
Alright. Talos, you get big.
All right. So my movement is up by 40. So let's see if I. So if I. I think I just out of maybe. All right. Let's see. Get gear. I don't have reach, do I? So I can't hit it.
I don't know. Did I ever specify in?
I
Let me see.
don't think in the Rune Knight.
No, but I would say you would have reach, yes.
All right. Thank you, benevolent DM. All right.
I mean, it
Okay.
makes sense that you would have reach. Your arms are literally longer.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna swing and try to hit it.
All right.
All right. So swing number 1 is a. Let's see. This 2, this 1, 18 to hit.
18 hits.
All right. I'm going to add. All right, so I'm going to add my gift, Master of Arms. Also going to add. What's it? I need to reorganize this stupid thing. I'm also going to add a trip attack.
All right.
Alright, so that'll give me 3d8. It needs to make a strength save.
That is a
D-
17.
Let's see. Yeah, it saves. So it's not going to be trip, but at least I get to do the extra damage.
That is true. And don't forget the +5 damage you have from Gondon.
Right, so it's 8, 9, 7, so it's 16, plus 5 damage is 21, plus 8 slashing is 29 total.
29 damage, very nice.
And its armor class is reduced by 7.
Oh, that's
Yo.
perfect.
Nice.
Second attack.
I think
Also,
you also have that empowering powder.
oh, I do.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I thought you had added it.
Oh,
Yeah.
how much is that?
It's
It's
D6.
D6.
E6.
I also forgot I get like giant power my first swing, so I'll add
That
2d6
is true.
to this.
Nice.
So it's a 6 and a 3, so 9 extra damage to that.
Gotcha.
Hell yeah.
Now is that empowering powder every attack?
1 per turn.
1 per turn. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Right.
Yeah,
So
and for a
second-
minute. So,
second
about the same time
swing-
as everyone else.
Second swing was an 18 to hit.
That hits.
All right. How many of these do I have? I have 3 maneuvers. Okay, so we'll try this again. So I'll hit him, and I'm gonna add a distracting strike. So the next person to hit him will have advantage.
All right.
Nice.
All right. So that is 2, 8, or 10 plus 8. So that's 18 damage that hit.
Very nice.
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 Yeah, I should probably do it now before we get like really bogged down. I'm gonna action surge and swing 2 more times.
Very
Alrighty.
nice.
All right. I'm gonna burn my last lucky on this. Ooh. That's a 14 to hit.
14. So with the reduced armor class, that was just for your last attack, correct?
Yeah, so it's just a straight 14 this time.
Yeah, so that will unfortunately miss.
All right.
And with
Try one more
that, you feel that heat lash out at you, and you take 4 fire damage.
All right.
Ew, is anytime you miss?
That's what it sounds like.
I think you got resistance. Are you in my?
Mm.
Yeah. Let me just double check. Resistance to fire damage for the duration. Yeah.
All right. So that'd be 2.
Yep.
Or how much?
It'd be 2.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I can. He's a beefy boy. He can handle a lot. All right. Last swing. Come on. Come on. All right. So that is a 16 plus 8, so 24 to hit.
24 hits.
All right, and I'll add my last master of arms to this. So that's 2,
That picture you put in Discord.
7 plus 8. That is 17 damage, and his armor class is reduced by 7.
All right.
Wow, nice.
So the next attack will be a lot easier.
All right, I am done.
Alrighty. Gunther, you're
Don't forget
up,
to
followed
scan.
by the king.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, could I scan?
Yes, you can scan.
All right, I'll scan. All right, so we're going to use perception. Check your perception. Says 17.
All right, what trait would you like to identify?
Let's see what is left. Let's do regal scales.
All right. Alright, Regal Scales. A creature that misses on a melee attack against the king takes 1d6 fire damage or 2d6 fire damage if it's afflicted with inner flame.
So that's what happened to me. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, that happened to me as well.
I'm done. So
Alrighty.
Is Inner Flame another trait?
It is a part of another trait.
Oh, okay, cool.
Alright, Gunther, you are up, followed by the king.
All right. And Palm, you said that this whole square is basically fire resistance.
Yeah, resistance to fire damage, and if you get hit within the square, I think I can call a lightning attack as a reaction.
I believe anyone can use a reaction to do that if they get hit. Let me
Okay.
double check though.
As a reaction, when you or an ally within the radius of the rain is hit with a melee attack, you can cause a bolt of lightning to strike the attacker.
Yeah, it will fall on you.
Okay.
Okay.
But I can do this as a reaction,
Yes.
right? Yeah.
Well, I'll move into the square there. Before I move on, let me do a scan. That's gonna be a 22.
All right, what trait would you like to identify?
Let's do a magma rend.
All right. All right, Magma Rend is a melee weapon attack, plus 11 to hit, 15-foot reach, and it deals 2d6 plus 7 slashing damage, plus 1d12 fire damage. Creature that's hit must make a DC 17 con save, and on a failed save, they're afflicted with Inner Flame. Creature afflicted with Inner Flame takes 2d6 fire damage at the start of each of its turns, and 6d6 immediately if it's ignited by King's Judgment. And something I should add:
Whoa.
you
Oh, God.
can get rid of this by either lesser restoration, greater restoration, or if you succeed on the con save at the end of your turn. I'll include that
Damn.
at the end there for you.
I need to get some primordial runes because there's one that would be perfect for this situation, and I'm kicking myself for not getting it.
Well, in that case, I am going to now cast Guiding Bolt on this guy here.
All right, make me an attack roll.
Alright, so that's 9. 14 to hit.
14. Let's see. Talos, you were the last to go. You did
Yeah.
hit. So yes, that
I
would
re-
hit. You
Yeah, I
reduced
reduced it by 7.
All
Awesome,
right.
thank you. So, Guiding Bolt. So, it'll take 46 damage, radiant damage,
All right.
with the 1d6. You know what, I'm just going to use my computer to roll this. I do not want to take too long on this.
Yeah, TK agreed.
So, that'll be 17 points of radiant damage.
Ooh, very
it.
nice.
Nice.
I think what else I was going to do for this thing. And also, next attack roll made against it before the end of my next turn has advantage, since it has a mystical dim light on it. So whoever is next, you'll get your attack
All
with
right.
advantage.
Scott, doing anything else?
He is. For his bonus action, he's going to use his Channel Divinity, Aspect of Radiance, and he's going to cast a Protective Cloak over Candles. Basically, for 1 minute,
Aw.
you will get resistance to cold and fire damage. You can roll
Nice.
any fire or radiant damage dealt to you, and choose either result. And then, if you take damage or fail a saving throw, if the source is within 60 feet, which I think he is.
Yeah,
Yep, he
he's
is.
within 30 feet right now.
Cool.
Or 60.
It'll take 1d4 fire damage and 1d4 radiant damage.
Oh, nice.
So yeah. Gunther will end his turn by saying, make sure to stand. That looked really threatening when he was like measuring out where we were.
It was me. I just realized it looked kind of sinister. Sorry.
But I'll Gunther end his turn by saying, make sure you stand close to me, you all, if you can.
I'm preparing to kill us all.
But yeah. With that, that will end Gunther's turn.
All right, it is the king's turn again. The king. Let's see. He's gonna move. That would provoke an attack of opportunity from you, Talos.
Oh, hell yeah.
Doesn't
And
that
that-
also trigger?
Yeah, that
Oh, sorry.
triggers the con save.
That is true.
And I've also got Sentinel.
Hey,
Nice.
look at you guys.
It got a 26 on its con save.
Yeah, that's gonna pass.
That's a 15 to hit.
15 will miss, but you do have advantage from Guiding Bolt.
Oh, that's true. Can I pass it since I think Barney also gets a swing?
So Barney, it wouldn't provoke one from Barney because it didn't leave Barney's range. It only left yours.
Right. Okay, come on.
Well,
Come on.
wait a minute. Did Barney hit him though, or was it a miss?
I haven't rolled yet.
Yeah, Barney. Barney would never. It wouldn't have provoked an attack of opportunity from Barney because it just circled around him.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry, my bad.
Oh, good.
So it wouldn't trigger Sentinel either.
Nat 20?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I don't think it
Ooh.
would trigger Sentinel since it didn't do opportunity attack.
Go ahead and roll that
Alright.
damage.
I'm gonna add my last maneuver and trip attack him. Alright, so I just rolled twice and it's doubled.
All right. Trip attack strength save.
Yes.
That is a 25.
He passes. Alright, so that is 4 plus 7, which is 11, plus...
And yes, as Palm
8.
said, don't forget you can reroll up to 2 of the damage die. Or actually, at this point, up to 3, and choose other result for either.
Alright, I'll reroll that 4 to see if I can get something higher. No, so I'll just take the 4 and 7. So that is... Okay, that was 11 plus 8 says 19 damage.
19 damage, very nice.
And then it's critted, so it's doubled.
Thank you, Father Talus.
Oh, God. I also get a point of gift back, right?
Yes. You get
Sweet.
you get a resolve point back.
Yeah.
All right. Yes, it moves around, and as it starts to slunk away from you, you do get a solid hit on it, Talos. But as it comes back over here, it'll first direct its attention to you and make a magma rend. But that is a 13, so it misses.
That is a new.
Phew.
This then going to make one against Palm as well.
Rude. All I
That's
did was
a nat
adjust the
one.
weather a little.
Oh, thank
Oh
God.
shit.
That is such good news, actually.
Let's see.
Is it too late to pretend I had nothing to do with the rain?
No. I then need for that'd be everybody. I need everyone to make a charisma save.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Alright.
I'm not ready for this.
And my dump stat.
Mine too.
Oh god.
Yeah, that's not good. Also, anybody who's within 10 feet of me, you get +3 to your saving rolls.
Oh cool. That cancels out my -3 to it.
Oh no.
Y'all,
How do you
Y'all
have a
not gonna
minus
be-
3?
y'all are not gonna be.
I can fix her.
Y'all are not gonna believe this. This is the third nat 20 I've rolled this evening.
What?
Marty
I'll
is
believe
very
it.
charming.
So that's a 20 for my charisma because my charisma is a 0.
Very good.
Alice got
I don't think-
18.
I don't
18?
think 11 is gonna cut it.
Oh no.
So with Gunther's +3 canceling out, that's gonna be a 1 for me.
Oh,
wow.
Oh no.
That'll be a 14 for Gunther.
Okay. What did Gondon get? Okay, Gondon just barely passed with a 18. So Palm, Candles, and Gunther. You all are shaken as it circles around. This thing lets loose a roar.
Ah,
This is a hate crime.
Gets
It's
who?
clearly anti-tabaxi and Gunther.
And Gunther.
And Gunther specifically, for some reason.
Gunther's sort of like a Tabaxian spirit, I'm sure.
He's tabaxi allied. That's enough for this person.
So, you all, the three of you, Palm, Candles, and Gunther, your speed reduced to 0, and fire damage you take before the start of its next turn are doubled.
So,
And I should
with
specify
resistance...
that is specifically the start of this next initiative's turn, not its next next turn
Yeah.
coming up.
So is the resistance to fire damage then cancelled out? So it's just like regular damage, or?
Yes, since your speed is 0, it would ignore your resistance to fire damage.
Okay, so it'll just be straight. Or would it still be doubled?
It'd still be doubled.
Okay, that's terrible. Okay, sorry, Candles. You're not in the rain anyway, so.
No, that's fine because Candles has my cloak, so
Yeah.
they're technically still resistant.
Okay.
They're double wrapped.
Yeah.
But that will end its turn. Top of the round with Barney.
Wait, can I use my reaction?
So I think your reaction is for when someone takes damage.
Oh, this wasn't damage. It was just a debuff kind of situation.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Okay.
All right, Barney, what do you do?
Right. I mean, he is in attack range, I believe. But first, he's gonna bonus action beast mode. So he's gonna activate his Mark of the Beast.
All right, Barney, you also get big.
This campaign definitely caters to a specific area of the internet, and I'm here for it, honestly.
And
Big lads.
Yeah. And the rest,
large-
TM.
Largest of boys.
Oops, sorry, didn't mean to delete that.
All good.
Thanks.
And see what traits he has lit. I'll scan for Purify.
Alrighty.
This rolls with Jerry's dice.
Oh,
Come on, Jer.
there was a missed opportunity there. It should have been pure fry.
Oh shit!
Look,
That is
if
very
he said
good.
that, I would groan. He doesn't get to make. I mean, the dragon doesn't get to make puns.
Purify. That's very good.
Purify is what Barney does.
Talas and Barney are like, don't talk to me or my sons ever again, and they will carry us out of danger, I'm sure.
He's gonna make a pure stir fry out of this.
Oh my god. That's actually
Yeah.
kind of sounds good.
It does sound good. We just need some basting.
I mean, this is just dungeon meshy right now.
Yeah.
We do have mint moss, for what it's worth.
That is 14 plus 4, 18.
All right, Purify. Let me get that for you. Alright, so the King of the Cauldron can cure a target of it inner flame, healing itself for 3d6 plus 7 hit points.
Oh, rude.
Helpful,
in that
but
case-
also helpful to it.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, I'm just gonna have to attack it twice with Butcher Block. Let's see.
Whoever is downhill just sees a lot of steam raising from the volcano because it's raining on all this lava and magma and whatever. Sorry, lava, excuse me. Magma is when it's not exposed to open air yet, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before the nerds come for me. My fellow
actually-
nerd. It would be a good way to die because this is exactly the way I am, so.
Okay, that'd be a 13 and a 14 plus 8 each. So yeah, they both hit.
Yep.
It's actually the King of the Caldera who corrects you. He just pauses in the middle of trying to kill us.
Yeah.
You know,
He's-
that probably explains the failed charisma save.
He's speaking elemental, so only Talus understands. He's like, oh, that's rude.
Okay, let's see. That's 6 plus 6 damage for the first one. And 8 plus 6 for the second one. And then I'll add that extra d6 empowering powder damage as well.
And remember, there's ruin on him.
What do I add for that?
You can reroll up to 3 of the damage dice and choose either result for each of the rerolled dice.
Nice.
Okay. Let's re-roll both those damage dice. First one will remain at 6.
All right.
Second one. Second one is up by 1 point. That's a 9. 9 plus 8. 9 plus 6, sorry.
Alrighty.
And then empowering powder. Another 6.
So that is 33.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And I'll remain where I am right now, so that we be flanking.
Nice.
All right.
How is he looking right now?
He's looking pretty all right.
Oh dear.
Okay.
He's still under the effects of Woeful Spear as well, though.
Yes.
I think he needs to make a saving throw at the start of it, at either the start or end of his turn.
Let me
see.
double check. Full spear.
And we'll use its action to make a saving
Yeah,
throw.
so he'd have to use his action to remove it. He does not seem bothered.
Oh no.
That
But
doesn't bode well.
it is his turn. And he's gonna go after the people who failed there against this judgment. He's gonna first start by striking at Palm.
No!
No.
That is a
I'm
dirty
just
20.
little. That's so rude.
Let's see.
Is that a melee attack?
Yes. Gotta do math. Me and my calculator.
No! Don't say that!
Okay, so Palm, that is 37 damage. I need you to make a con
Holy
save.
crap.
While that's happening, can I lightning it?
Yes.
Okay, so it's an amount of lightning damage equal to your wisdom modifier.
It would
And
be
imposing
yeah, it'd be equal to your wisdom. So whatever your wisdom modifier is.
Plus 3.
All right, so 3
So
lightning
basically a
damage.
static shock. Hang on. Wait, so is it just the modifier? It's just like a flat 3 damage.
Yes.
No.
Okay.
Let me double check though.
It
Pretty
feels
sure it is, but let me double check.
feels not as impressive as what just happened to me. How many did you say? 36?
37.
37. Okay, now I've got to get the calculator out.
Right, yes. So it is just your wisdom modifier, but it also he has disadvantage on the next melee attack he makes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay, did you say, charisma save?
Constitution.
Con save?
Yep.
Well, it's a total of 5, but it was a 1 on the dice.
Oh no. So Palm,
Yeah.
you, as he lashes out and bites you, lashes out and claws at you, you feel that flame rising up inside of you. You have inner flame.
I freaking hate heartburn.
Oh no.
And he is also going to magma rend Gunther.
All right.
That is a dirty 20 as well.
Dang,
Oh, God.
that just meets it.
It wasn't, it's not the one where I take damage immediately, is it?
No.
Okay.
The old calculator again.
Oof.
And that is 34 damage to you, Gunther.
Okay.
And then he is going to rock blast Candle.
Did you
I need
roll
to
with
make-
disadvantage?
Yes, so you need
Sorry.
to make the con save as well,
Okay.
Gunther.
Okay. That's not 20.
All right. You
Right.
are able to shake the inner flame off.
Cool.
Let's see. So that is 24 to hit Candle.
That's gonna hit.
And rock blast.
Isn't Candle, concealed?
Actually, yeah, you would have half cover from that rock.
Yeah, I
Although
don't
that-
think half
that-
cover's gonna
yeah,
cut it.
it wouldn't cut it, unfortunately.
That's hitting by like 9.
Ouch.
That is 18 damage on you, Candle. I need you to make a strength save.
Yeah. Okay, that is a 15, but I'm going to burn my d6.
All right.
Okay, that is a dirty 20.
All right, you are not
Nice.
knocked prone.
Excellent.
And that is the king's turn. Let's see.
The turn of the king, you say?
So up next would be Palm. But first you need to roll your inner flame damage.
Yes.
So you take 5 fire damage.
Not as bad as it could have been. Wait. That can okay, I can only use my lightning thing once per long rest, I think, so never mind.
Oh no, you can use it as long as your storm's active, I think.
Really? Wait.
Yeah, it's just the
make-
storm itself that you can only use once per short or long rest.
Ah, okay. Well, then I'd like to zap it for another 3.
All right.
Okay. My speed is my speed 0?
Yes, your speed is 0 until the
I
start
can-
of its next initiative turn.
Okay, but I can still cast things.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can also shoot it. I just remembered I have a cool crossbow. If I can find it again. Hang on.
I should also
Oh,
mention
okay.
though you did scan all of its traits, you can still scan for any immunities, resistances, etc. that it has.
Oh yeah. Okay, fine, good. That's a really good reminder to have. I would like to see what kind of damage we've done so far that seem to have done the most damage, if that makes sense. So weaknesses, I guess.
Okay.
That's a 5 on the dice. Never mind.
Unfortunate.
I guess. So I have this rapier that can do additional damage, or I have a. I still can't find my crossbow. Oh, there, Malus crossbow. Okay. Can I reach it with a rapier?
Yes.
I'm 5 feet away, so it should.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd be able to reach it.
All right. I think she's just gonna go ahead and stab, and maybe Crow can help.
Yep. Crow can offer you the help action.
Okay, that is a. Shoot, what's my attack modifier? +1. So I don't think 13 hits.
Oh, it should be your proficiency in your dex.
Really? Hang on.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So in that case, it's 15.
15 will unfortunately miss though.
Okay. Wait.
No.
Do I? What does the powder do again?
Adds a d6.
It's an extra d6
To my roll or to damage?
to damage.
Okay. In that case, I guess no mind.
Don't you have advantage with what Gunther cost? Or is that?
I don't know. Do I?
Let me. So Gunther went. No, the advantage would have been lost when you attacked. But it was just for the next
Oh,
attack.
okay.
Mm.
Right.
Okay. Well, the roll I told you was the advantage roll, so the other was a nat one. So I'm.
Oh no!
Yeah. I guess I just don't do anything this turn except panic and flail.
You did zap him
Yeah.
Yeah, for like 3 damage.
and gave him disadvantage on his next melee attack.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But Candle, you're up, followed by Gondon.
All right. So I am going to let's go ahead and strike with my crossbow, which has the silencer's poison on it, and that is going to be an 18.
18 hits.
Whew. Okay. So I am going to not. So that is going to be 8 piercing damage, and with the empowering powder, ooh, got a 6 on that. So it looks like 14 piercing damage, and it must make a Constitution saving throw.
All right. What's this thing's con? It's a 19.
Yeah, that's gonna pass.
All right. Is Candle's doing
Wait,
anything else?
I think didn't Talos' effect give it disadvantage on saving throws?
Did it?
No, I don't have that power.
Oh,
It also has ruin on it, so you
It does
could
have the
reroll.
it does have the
damage.
willful spear on it. But
oh, that might have been it.
let's see.
And Pom's seal.
Oh, is that? I thought that was just for damage rolls.
Yeah, the seal is just for damage. With the willful spear, let's see. It's 15.
That's gonna beat it.
All right. Is Candle doing anything else?
Scan?
I'm not sure what to scan for.
Maybe
we got everything.
resistances?
Yeah, I guess. Okay, I'll scan for resistances. It's 18 on the dice.
All right, I'll get you at resistances. There we go. Enemy traits. Alright, so it is immune to frightened and charmed, it is immune to fire damage, and is resistant to lightning damage.
Okay.
So we can just like bash the crap out of it then.
Is that Candle's turn?
Yes. Wait, no. Going to...
Wait,
still...
don't you have like 0 movement speed?
Oh yeah, that... Yeah. Okay, then yeah, never mind. That's until this King of the Caldera's 2's turn, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, then yeah, I don't have anything.
Alright, it is Gondon's turn. Let's see. Gondon will cast Ring of Radiance. And it fails its save. It got a 9. I'm gonna use Ruin to reroll. Ooh. Let's see, it's 18, 21, 30 radiant damage.
Heck, nice.
And
Good job,
it
Gondon.
is knocked prone.
Hell yeah.
Oh, we're gonna eat good here tonight.
With it doing, with this radiant damage it takes, give me one sec. You see some of its protective scales flake away. You just got rid of one of its initiatives.
Oh shit.
My God, yeah.
Is there no squishy spot?
Well, I will send the new traits it has. One of them is pertinent to that.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
New traits.
I knew it.
The second stage of the boss fight, I guess.
I can't believe we got the second HP bar.
I'm very suspicious of that King of the Caldera 2 floating off the left of the play area.
That's the second initiative.
Yeah, this is the second initiative.
Oh, I get it now.
It's not the second Bell Gargoyle you're fighting now.
Nah, it's just gonna walk up right behind Candles and just chomp her in half.
I mean, this is the King of the Caldera. Maybe there's a queen.
Oh no,
I was
you're
gonna
right.
say what we really need is a really big lizard with lipstick and a wig.
Alright, it gains... Oh, that's not supposed to be struck through. So it gains Ray of Melting and Shed Armor. I will say this, judging from what you can see plainly, it looks to be a lot more nimble.
That wasn't the word I was hoping you were gonna say.
With its second initiative gone, however, those of you who were affected by King's Judgment aren't affected by it anymore.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Nice.
now that the initiative's gone, we never get rid of it.
Nooks, let me handle that part.
Oh my god. That's a kiss emoji.
Nooks, we need you.
Incredible.
Looks
Gond-
just a
Borrow my
party
lipstick.
member.
Yeah. He's the man in black.
Gondon's also going to cast Mass Healing Word.
Thank you.
And heals the party for 9 hit points each.
Oh, sick.
Nice.
Alright, okay.
And Gondon is a blood cleric. Alright, that'll end his turn. Talos, you are up, followed by Gunther.
Alright. I'm going to start off with a scan.
Alrighty.
Not one. Alright.
Oh no.
Oh.
You lose a brain cell.
You poke yourself in the eye.
No.
Okay, so it's immune to this, but I'm gonna do it anyways because I've been wanting to do it for forever. Talos is gonna use a bonus action to do a daunting roar.
Ooh.
Yes.
Talos, you will let out a roar.
Right? So it needs to make a wisdom save, DC 14, or it's frightened. It's immune to frightened, so it really doesn't matter.
It's wisdom. Got a
It has to make
12.
the saving throw to save face.
Mechanically not frightened,
Yeah.
but it definitely looks towards you. It focuses attention towards you with that roar.
That's good. I haven't taken much damage, so maybe try to gear it towards me. I'm gonna try to
Thank
hit it
you.
to. I'm gonna reinforce that point by hitting it a lot.
All right.
Alright. It's prone, so I have advantage. Alright, so that is a 15 plus 8 to hit.
All right. That'll hit.
Alright, and empowering powder is only the first attack, or is it subsequent?
I believe it's once per turn, so you can choose which attack you use it on.
Yeah, I'll use it on this one.
Yeah, I think it lasts a minute.
Yeah, it lasts up to a minute, and it's once per turn.
Alright, first is my sword. 6 plus giant. 9 plus empowering powder. 4, so 13. Plus 8 is math. 21?
21 damage.
Yeah, 21 damage.
All right.
Alright. Second attack. Crit, my crit. Oh! Wait a minute.
Wait, what? What happened?
I'm looking at against something real quick. I have. Sorry, I'm looking at a thing.
No worries.
I do have it. I'm the homebrew fighter with improved critical, and I rolled a 19, so I got a crit.
That is a crit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. It's already prone, so it doesn't matter. So I'm just gonna roll my regular attack.
Oh man, I forgot this thing is still prone.
All right. So that's 5 plus 8 for a 13.
All right.
So it'd be 26 doubled.
26. Very nice. You strike it while it's down, and you see it kind of wriggle. You see, as you break through with your strike, some of that lava in its veins begins to pour out.
You just see the cinematic, like a GameCube era game, just hitting their weak point.
Exactly.
So it's magma when it's inside it, but it's lava when it comes out.
Correct.
True.
I know things.
And he's just gonna insult it at Ignan to try to have it come at
Nice.
him.
Maybe I'll take intimidation or persuasion.
Better at persuasion, weirdly enough.
I'll say, since you're kind of goading it, I'll say you can use your strength instead of charisma.
Oh, well, that'd be a 22.
It focuses towards you and growls.
It's just like, your fire is so weak you can't even light a candle.
Oh,
That is true. He used rock blast against me.
I was gonna say don't tempt.
I was gonna say don't tempt
tempt
them.
Ruben.
I'm done.
All right, Gunther, you are up.
All right. First, I'll scan. That'll be a 17.
All right, what trait would you like?
Ray of melting.
All right. Give me 1 second. Ray of melting. There we go. Alright, on initiative count 20, the King of the Cauldron fires a blast of molten magma and a 15-foot wide, 90-foot long line. Any creatures in the area must make a DC 17
God.
dex save. On a failed save, you take 10d6 plus 20 fire damage. Creature that's reduced to 0 hit points by this ability is melted and can only be restored to life by means of true resurrection or a wish spell.
Yikes.
damn.
Ah.
So it's like disintegrate.
Yeah, it has a flaming version of disintegrate on initiative count 20.
Oof.
Tell us you're gonna be okay there, bud.
We might need to
Yep.
spread out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
well,
I was thinking that at first, but then I saw I didn't have any cone attacks. Now we should probably change that.
hold on here. Okay, that should work then. All right. First, Gunther is going to do his use his first attack to do a breath weapon attack.
Alright.
So for this guy, he needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Alright, con save. That is a 12.
That fails. So he's going to take 2d8 radiant damage, which... Give me a minute here. And he's also blinded until the next turn.
Ooh.
Nice.
Nice.
That's going to be 10 points of radiant damage to him.
Gotcha.
And while we're on here for my reaction, Palm, you and Talos will be healed by that, or regain a number of hit points. I'm going to use my reaction to allow my allies in the area to regain a number of hit points equal to twice the damage dealt by the attack.
Don't use it on me. I'm at full.
Thank you.
Only reason I did.
am-
Oh, okay, you're at full. Okay, cool.
I'm at 40 out of 73.
Okay, it will cover any type of allies that are in that cone that I just did. So if Gondon also took damage, then he'll also get 20 points back.
Yeah, he'll get back the damage he
Nice.
took from his sanguine sacrifice.
Okay.
So it's
Yeah.
20.
Yeah, because I did 10 points to him.
Thank you very
Nice.
much.
Next action. Part of me wants to actually move towards him, but I also don't know if that's going to be bad. You know what? Let's just try this out. I'll move right here. Go and flank him, and I'm going to do my just a weapon attack against him.
Alright.
I'll use a Great Weapon Master here.
I think it's still prone, so you would get advantage anyway.
Oh, okay,
Indeed.
cool. That's probably not gonna matter too much because that was just a 10.
Yep, with the advantage.
Yeah, with advantage.
Okay, yes, the 10 will unfortunately miss him.
Okay. Hmm. I will end my turn right there then.
All right. Top of the round with Barney. Barney, following your turn will be initiative count 20.
Okay. I will use. Actually, let me wait on. I'm gonna attack him and then cast a spell as a thing. Because I mean that's kind of how my spells work. Because I need to land a melee attack. So
All right, and just as a reminder, you do have one last trait that you all haven't scanned.
I'll do a scan of that trait. So in the meantime, let me see. That's another 18 for a perception check.
All right, I will get you shed armor. Alright, the King of the Caldera loses its regal scales and is vulnerable to cold damage. Its armor class is reduced and its movement speed is doubled.
Ooh.
That's kind of great because that means I can cast one of my spells. So I'm gonna attack him twice.
Alright, you have advantage, she is prone.
That's another crit. Holy shit!
Ooh.
Let's go.
Why am I rolling so many nat 20s?
Don't
Yeah,
question
Are you
it.
rolling? Are you rolling with the same die?
No, I'm alternating dice. That's the thing.
Interesting.
I've got like 4 d20s here that I'm alternating between.
You're being careful not to roll all the 20s out of any one of them.
Okay, so that first attack's a crit.
Alright.
So let's roll 2d6 plus 6. That's a 9 plus 6, it's a 15, and that gets doubled to 30, I think 40 damage.
40, alright.
15 times 2 is 30. Or is there an additional?
Wait, so,
Yeah, sorry, I rolled 30 damage, not 40.
gotcha.
That's my first attack. Well, actually, maybe I should cast that if I cast that spell with that won't be doubled with the crit, right?
It would.
Would it? Okay, cool.
Yep.
In that case, I am going to cast Brazil on it, which would be a 1d8 cold damage if it fails.
Alright, what
I
save is
don't
it?
think I don't think it must save a dex save.
Okay.
Can you
that-
make dex saves while prone?
I believe they're at disadvantage. But
Yeah.
you rolled a 2 anyway, so...
Okay, so he failed. So
So for the frazzle damage, roll twice the amount of damage die. Since he's vulnerable.
Nice.
1d8. Yeah, so
And then you
and
just
then-
double the result of whatever that is.
excellent. So that'll be 2d8. It's an 8 plus 2, 10, an additional 20 damage.
Very nice.
And then I'll roll that empowering powder dice as well. Which is an additional 5.
Alright. You can see larger points of that magma spewing off the body as it's starting to weaken. Sparny, do anything else?
I think I only have movement left.
Oh wait, that was just your first attack, wasn't it?
That was both attack. My first attack and a spell. So do I get a second attack?
Yeah, you have an extra attack, don't you?
I do. Okay, let me do that and let me make another attack then.
Nice.
And that's also at advantage.
Yep.
I swear, if this is going to be another crit, I'm going to be very suspicious.
Can I borrow your dice for a while?
Okay, so with
That's a big reason.
advantage, I rolled an 11, and that's plus 8, so 19 to hit.
19 hits.
All right, that's going to be another 2d6. Which is 8 total.
All right. Sparny, do anything else?
He has movement, so I guess I won't be able to jump on top of this thing, right? Because it's basically magma.
Yeah, it would be very dangerous.
Yeah, okay.
It would be
That
a
was like-
very, very warm seat.
Yeah.
Because I was like, it would be pretty metal if I jumped on top of it and just like do some slashing damage, but then I realized he's shedding armor and spewing magma everywhere.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna. I don't because if he's gonna do that melting ray attack, I don't think he'll get all of us. So if I remain where I am,
All right.
yeah, I'll stay there. That'll be my turn.
All right. The melting ray. So he is blinded. So I am going to have him essentially choose a direction. I'm gonna roll
Okay.
for it. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three. That is very, very fortunate for all of you.
Oh boy.
He missed completely.
So you all watch as it kind of flails around, still trying to catch its bearings, and having just taken 2 solid hits from Barney and having that cold creep up, freezing some of the magma. It kind of rears back and fires the beam behind it, missing all of you.
Whoa.
That is extremely fortunate.
I
Oh
had
my
it
God.
roll which cardinal
shit.
direction it would shoot, and it went south.
Thanks. Goodness.
Wowee.
Geez, 180 degrees more. That probably would have been like 4 people down.
Yeah.
Not down, disintegrated.
Yeah.
However, it is its turn, and it's gonna get up from being prone. It's blind, so let's see, who's he going after?
Come on. I baited.
Yeah, he is gonna go after you, Talos.
Yeah.
Phew.
That is
I'm
a
standing-
11, so that misses.
Because he missed, and because I've been rereading my sheet, when I start a turn without a superior die, I get it back.
Indeed.
So I'm gonna
Nice.
use a maneuver riposte.
All right.
Yay.
Ooh, yeah.
Hey, this stuff.
Post
Either
that some bitch.
Yeah, I need to recognize this in some. Okay. So, riposte. It's blind. Do I have advantage?
Yep.
Sweet. Come on. Alright, that is a 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Alright. And do I get the empowered? It's once per turn.
Yeah,
The
so you get the
powder.
D6.
Alright, so I get it this time. Cool. Ooh. So that's 8 plus 2 plus 8. That's 18 damage.
All right. Starting to look rough.
Thank you.
That's a
Thank you,
relief.
Talos. And this is like, yeah, the big boys coming in clutch again.
What are you talking about? You also, I mean, this fireproof thing is also really good too.
Yeah,
Okay,
And
yeah, it's a neat feature,
candles.
but I am very squishy.
you've probably saved people's lives, so give yourself credit.
Yeah,
Excellent, excellent.
and candles powder also helped as well.
Hell yeah.
Yes. And Candles was the smart one for hiding behind cover.
Candace is always undercover.
Yeah, that is
That's
true.
true.
This is the dragon's turn again, or does he have anything else?
Let's see. Yes, he is going to. Let's see. He's gonna try and strike Barney as well. But that's a 14.
Yeah, that's a miss by like 2 points.
Let's see. What else can he do?
Yes, burn those legendary actions.
Well, no, he can't target anyone with that. He'll end his turn. Palm, you're up, followed by Candle.
Okay, have we scanned everything?
Yep.
Yeah.
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay. Alright, I think I'm gonna,
At least until we reach phase 3.
I think, I'm gonna try and hit it with my crossbow.
Alrighty.
If I can
It'd just be
find
it'd just be a normal roll since you are within 5 feet of it, but it is blind.
Okay. Sorry, what do I add to weapons to hit again?
So you'd add your dex and your proficiency.
Okay, which I don't have. That will not hit, probably. It's a 13.
Sorry, let me just go to you. I want to see your stats.
Hang on, sorry, Ben. Talking to me, what?
I want to see your stats.
Why?
So your dex is +2.
Yeah, I know.
So it's
I did the maths. Hey!
Sorry.
I can maths. I just needed to know where to look. So yeah, 6 plus 2 plus 5, I don't think is gonna do it.
13.
Yeah.
13 just barely hits.
Nice.
Really?
Oh
Yeah,
my
with
word.
that
Oh, yeah,
shed
his-
armor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
Skitom.
1d6 piercing plus. Ooh, okay. 6 plus 2, so that's 8. And an additional 1d8 necrotic damage.
Ooh.
Where's my d8? 5. And a creature hit by it cannot regain hit points until the start of my next turn.
Oh, very nice. Just in case it inflicts that.
Yeah. Wait, was empowering powder for damage?
Yes.
Yep.
You
Yeah.
can add that.
Then I should
Yeah,
add,
you can
that
add that.
as well. That's another 5. And then I don't really think I have anything else to do. Yeah. That's my turn.
How much damage was that total?
That's a really good question. There was 6 plus 5 plus...
5?
What did I roll? Sorry. Okay, I rolled
I think it was 5 for the last one. I did get that. So
Yeah.
that would be 16.
I did. I think so. I know I got a 6 on my first d6 roll. I really should put the crossbow where the other weapons are. It's in a different section and I keep having to scroll to it.
And you added that
1d6
necrotic.
plus 2. So the first damage was 8. Then there was a 5 for the necrotic damage.
Okay.
And another 5 for the empowering powder.
Okay, so 18.
Nice.
Palm, how would you like to do this?
Holy shit.
No way!
Oh my god.
Okay. Well, it's a crossbow, so it's not that exciting, I guess, but
Do a flip.
Shoot its eye out.
maybe
Shoot the
it's
soft
like
spot in his chest.
yeah, I was gonna say maybe it's like rearing up, getting ready to rumble, and she will see a squishy spot, and she's like, finally, I'm not the only squishy one anymore, and she'll aim for it, and it lands true, and hopefully it doesn't fall on top of her.
So yeah, you fire this crossbow bolt at that squishy spot, and as the necrotic energy leaves from the bolt, you can see those cracks that were forming along it. That orange light turns a deep purple color as it begins to seethe up and lets out a final roar. For it lands backwards in the lava, dead.
Oh, good.
Ending
I was gonna say we
combat.
should probably move if it's falling. Wow, I was not expecting that. I think she's just standing there staring at it in disbelief.
And
I think
Wow, nice shot.
Yeah, bloody well done.
Masterfully
Did
done.
I do that?
Excellent.
That's well.
you sure did.
This was a group effort. I am very grateful for the ones who softened up the target for me. Thanks. Wow, this was scary.
you all
You should
fought
paint.
very well. Thank you.
You should paint. You should paint this.
Maybe when my hands stop shaking.
This will be a great chronicle.
Maybe we should get out
Um,
of here first.
Candles? Do you want to harvest anything?
Yes, though I'm not sure what parts might
I
burn
love
through my
how
bag.
Candle just sidles up like, hello.
Palace giant size just like picks him up and throws him over his shoulder. Well, let's get out of here. We can harvest him. I want a few things too.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that's a good idea.
Let's go.
Right, now I can lead us back down. I
Thanks.
think I want to come back with you all. I've never been to the material plane.
Oh, sure.
Right.
I'd just like to experience it.
Before we go, could we do like a look around, see if there was any treasure up here or a stash of
That's a
some
good
kind?
point.
So
Here's the boss chest.
you don't see any kind of. It's not a dragon. It's not a dragon really, so it doesn't really have a hoard or anything. You do see bones of what look to be other wormish who came up here and likely died, likely the fallen allies of Gondon. Other than that, you would notice, Talos, when you pick it up, inside of its mouth, there seems to be something glowing, giving off a kind of bluish glow.
And he just shoves his hand in his jaws.
And removing it from inside, you can see that there is a sheathed short sword that it likely swallowed from one of the others that attacked.
Ooh.
Whoa.
And as to the specifics of that, I will type those up and get them to you before next session. Whoever decides to take it.
I think we should give Gondon a moment as well with his fallen allies. Perhaps there's stuff that he could bring back to the loved ones.
Or loot.
I mean, you know, what is loot really except someone else's sentimental objects removed from a dead body?
And Gondon will take a moment. Seems to utter a soft prayer of some kind before he'll come back over and rejoin you. All right, I'm ready.
At least it's safe now to come back and fetch the bodies and the remains for the families.
Yes.
Yeah.
I couldn't have done it without you, so thank you all.
Wasn't this thing causing the volcano to be dormant?
Suppose in this between space.
We should.
Yes.
Yes, we should
let's.
leave.
Does Barney glean anything about from the sigil that's on the ground there?
Make me an Arcana check.
Right. That's an 8 plus 6, so yeah, that's a 14.
So looking at it, this definitely seems to be some kind of primordial rune. Perhaps one that Talos could make use of.
He's gonna go over to Talos like, right, let me you take a look at that, and I'll take whatever I'll take the beastie you're holding there, yeah?
Oh, yeah, and just huffs it over to you. I don't know how much of that is edible, but be interesting to see. He'll
Yeah.
take a peek at the rune.
So looking at this rune, this appears to be an ignan rune of some sort. As you kind of inspect it further, let's see, let me make sure I get this one correct. This is a phoenix rune, which you wouldn't necessarily be able to use it yet, but it is something you could definitely use in the future. This is an elder rune.
Oh, I looked at this one earlier. It's a good one.
Ooh.
Yeah, so for chat for everyone else, it counts as celestial rune. Creature that is attuned to the item that's inscribed with it is immune to fire damage, deals double damage to objects and structures, and when the attuned creature is reduced to 0 hit points but not killed outright, the rune immediately casts Fireball centered on them. And at the start of their next turn, instead of rolling a death save, they regain 1d6 hit points.
Powerful.
Oh.
Yeah, Talos, you are able to get that down. You now have the Phoenix rune. While, again, you can't inscribe it yet, there's definitely something you'll be able to do in the future.
So you'll be like, ooh, it's fun.
Something of use there.
Yes, very, very useful. I'm wondering why. Well, I mean, this place is connected to the plane of fire, so I guess it makes sense why it would.
Right. Well, brilliant. I suppose we should get out of here now.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, with that, Gondon will begin to lead you all back down the pass, and without too much trouble, you all get back down safely. And as you reach the veil at the bottom, I believe that is where we'll call tonight's session.
Woo!
I am so glad we didn't die.
Yeah, that was intense.
I thought it'd be good to throw a little boss fight at you. And you all did great.
Oh, it's always
thank you.
appreciated.
By the grace
yeah,
of
that
the
was just
die.
thrilling.
Yeah.
Yeah, great job, everyone.
Yeah.
Great teamwork.
Yeah, well done, Pom.
Yeah, good fight, thanks.
Yeah.
And yeah, chat, that is where we'll call today. Is everyone good to meet on the 30th for the next session?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it should be good.
Yep.
We should be fine.
All right. And yeah, chat, we will return for Varaxes on the 30th. That'll be when we have session 22. Unless there is any issue, we'll be back with more Bleeding Moon on the 22nd. I know we didn't have a session yesterday. A player couldn't make it, and I didn't want them to miss anything important. But yeah, we will see you next Friday, and then we'll see you again for more Varaxes on the 30th. So chat, thanks for joining us. I hope you enjoyed today's session, and take it easy. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday.
Bye, chat.
Right. Cheers,
Bye.
everyone.
Bye.